Hey, Adam. That dude in the thumbnail? I think he's right, so let's talk about it. Don't accept insults from those you would not accept advice from. It's a rule of thumb. So second guessing your diet because your morbidly obese neighbor has something to say about it is ridiculous, right? And you can draw parallels all over the place. Don't let their negative thoughts live in your head rent-free. But there's a deeper message here. That whole quote starts with don't accept. So if you can get offended by it, you can also take the power into your own hands and ignore it. It's easier said than done, but it's a practice worth practicing. Some dude makes fun of you in a public place, right? So what? 10 minutes ago, you didn't know that dude existed, let alone gave a damn what he thought about you. So why the hell do you care now? That natural voice in your head that's telling you to fight over it is from our reptilian days back in the day, or our past lives, where your reputation meant the difference between being in the tribe and being ostracized, which may be life and death. Understand that that's built into you and act accordingly. It's up to you to decide how much of that applies to your life today, right? Prisons and cemeteries are full of guys who stood on business. Now, I'm not saying you have to be flexible on your principles. Far from it. Stick to your guns. What I'm saying is that someone insulting the principles that you stand for has no bearing on your adherence to the principles. If they want to hate on your path, fine. Let them stay mad. That isn't your problem. Knowing what to ignore and when to ignore it is the key. Life is a little bit of black and a little bit of white and a whole lot of gray in the middle. Our monkey brains want a simple answer to a complex problem. I mean, don't you find it amazing how many armchair quarterbacks come out of the woodwork when there's a problem in the world? People who can't figure out how to adjust their phone settings somehow have a solution to the world that always sounds like, well, if they just flew planes at Mach 7, this wouldn't be a problem. You have to ask yourself, if they have the problem-solving abilities of a housefly, why are you concerned with their momentary opinion of you and your path? It's like the same guy who had in the thumbnail. He also says, I live my life in a way that they don't prefer. Okay. I love that. I love that whole take. Now, I've said all that. The flip side is maybe they're right. Maybe you should take it as feedback. Doesn't mean you need to be insulted by it, but maybe you can take it as feedback. Make today a little bit better than yesterday was and move on. Stay on the path. You're going to make mistakes. People are going to hate on that. And that's fine. Insults have value, but you don't have to accept all of them. And you certainly don't have any value added stewing on them and thinking about what you should have said, or maybe I should have handled the situation a different way. There's a little value in chewing on how better to handle a situation, but there's no value at all stewing on their thoughts about you. You can't change them. So discard them. And look, the other flip side of this is that criticism from people you don't respect or don't even know can still have value, right? Even if it comes as an insult. I'll leave you with this one from Chris Williamson. Said on feedback, ask yourself if the person giving the feedback has your best interest at heart. And if not, discard it. That's all I got for you this week, brother. Side note, I'm going to try and get these out more often. I meant to start doing that a while back, but life had a way of giving me other plans. So I'm going to edit these a little bit less. I don't know, find tweaks to make these a little bit faster. Hopefully they're still useful, and hopefully you found this one added something to at least think about as you go about your day. Love you.